Hey everybody, this is Nicole, and on today's vlog, I'm going to be talking about the pyramid scheme jobs that you see. Now, you can find these jobs in the most unexpected places, the most professional places you would assume. You could actually be a victim to this. So I just want to give you a couple of hints in terms of where you can find these, what they look like, and how the people are, how the people act, what they say, and like how their office is like, and then so that you can know if it's a pyramid scheme or whatnot. Sometimes it's really hard to tell, especially since it comes from trustworthy people, people of high status, but you can't let that fool you. So first off, location and of these pyramid schemes. Now, I'm a student, so I was looking for a summer job, something to do in the summer, maybe full-time, part-time, doesn't matter. Um, I actually was scammed by my university principal. He tried getting us into this pyramid scheme because his wife was doing it, which I thought was ridiculous. He invited us to his like mansion, and he's like, "Oh, it's a business meeting," and then he started pounding off pyramid schemes. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" In an educational institution to have somebody do that, I was mind blown. So be prepared. You people of high status can fool you most likely. So doesn't matter who it is. Second scam could also be if you're working retail. Now, I work retail. I had a lady come up to me. She offered me a pyramid scheme. I'm like, no thanks. People that knock door to door. People that come, oh, Avon, join this, do that. Pyramid scheme. Like, if your job was really that great, you wouldn't be going around to people constantly asking them door to door to sign up. Like, that's really sketchy. Another one is job fairs, like public job fairs. Now, most of the university job fairs that I've been to, they didn't have any pyramid scheme companies there, so far as I researched. They do have some marketing companies, which are really weird, but public job fairs, I saw so many pyramid schemes, and usually when you see one company there, like Avon or some marketing thing, and they're in that job fair, you got to be careful. Probably more jobs and more venues there are also pyramid schemes as well. So be careful. Yeah, with that being said, it can happen to anybody, anywhere. And there are a couple of tips you can use to recognize if it's a pyramid scheme. First off, they like to use emotion. So they're like, would you want to make a lot of money? Would you want to help get your family out of debt? I know you would, this and that. And it's emotional manipulation. You don't need that in your life. You are capable of doing great things, and you don't need somebody to be like, oh, the economy is horrible, nobody can get a job, this is the best thing for you. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I can do whatever I want, there's so many other jobs out there. Like, don't lower my self-esteem in order to have me join your company. That's really sad. So they also have a specific sales pitch they like to do. So I know for a lot of like insurance companies, they're like, oh, this celebrity on Fish Tank founded this company, and I don't know if it's legit or not. Even if it is, like, you want to stay clear of those type of sales pitches. You already know if it sounds too good to be true, a celebrity founded it, just be like, okay, like, you're using that, the idea that a celebrity founded it so you get me to join. That doesn't really impress me. I want to see what you guys do and like what your turnaround rate is, and if I can make any money. So another warning sign is if you have to pay to sign up or to start working in their business. Now, I know this is very common for insurance companies. They're like, okay, so you're gonna be an insurance broker or you're gonna work for us, but you gotta pay like $400 or $500 or even $100 to get your insurance license or a quote or whatever. I'm sorry, but if you really wanted to hire me, you would pay for all of my training, and I'm 100% about that because I've worked in jobs where they liked my personality, they liked my set of skills, and they wanted to hire me. So they invested in me. And investing, they paid for my skills, they paid for my training and education. If you have to pay in order to get in, don't even think about it. It's a scam. yeah, so there's usually other signs, such as when you go in for the interview, the office seems very empty. I mean, like, they could have rented it somewhere and, like, for a day or two just for interviews, and, like, that's it. Like, very empty, like tissue box, photo frame, that's it. But like, if you had a legit office, you know, there'd be stuff everywhere. Like, you had papers flying, people coming in and out. Like, this office that I went to for an insurance company looked so empty. I was like, something's up. Like, they didn't even have the company tag near the door. That is a big sign. Nobody knows who you are. That's really sketchy, first off, and it feels kind of unsafe to go. But yeah, that's another tip. Another one is if they are advertised everywhere on bus stops. Now, no good job would be seeking people like from like bus stop signs and advertisements. That's very sad. Or if they call you multiple times and they get the interview time wrong, that's a big sign. If they email you and their email ends up in the spam folder, like, oh my god, that's the worst. Now you automatically, you know, it's just bad. You don't want to deal with that. Another one is if you get like a instinct that it's wrong or too good to be true, it probably is. Trust that, especially women. Women are really good with their intuition. But even men, like, it's, if they're emotionally manipulating you right away, you have to pay, like, just like, oh, you're so much better than that. Now, another one is that there are horrible, horrible reviews on the internet about them. I mean, like, people, like, saying things like, oh, I'd give it a 1-star, the benefits are horrible, turnaround rate is bad, management is horrible, or if they had to change their company name, because it was so bad before, that's a really big warning sign. Now, once you become aware of these tips, you will learn how to avoid it and not to waste your time on these schemes. I'm gonna post, it's in the about section about the video, the tips and the things you need to be aware of when you think it's a pyramid scheme. So the way to avoid this is to basically do some research about the company you're applying for. Go online, just simply Google it and be like, property stars reviews, or property stars like scam. Type in scam. Be like, this is what I do. For every company I think is a scam, I'll be like Avon scam, or like Property Brothers scam, American life insurance scam. And then I get a ton of stuff saying it's a scam. Then I know it's a scam, because no company, if you go and type in McDonald's scam, you're not going to get so much information. Or if you type in like Hollister scam, like, you're gonna get some information, but it's not gonna be reviews of people saying it's a scam. So just do your research on that, and play it safe when you're applying for jobs, because if you want a real job, they will pay for your training. They won't emotionally manipulate you. They will recognize your skills. There will be a interesting interview process. They will have a legit office, or will actually meet up and call with you. Their email won't end up in the spam folder for sure. And if it does, you have to be careful, or it won't be strictly commission based. You'll make a base payment and then make money on top of that with commission. So that's my video for today. I hope that I saved some trouble for you guys, or I cleared it up a little bit. So when you're searching for jobs, have fun. It's a really fun process. You learn so much about yourself and about how to recognize these stupid schemes. Man, I hope nobody has to go through that again. I know I won't, because I'm very well aware of it. So thanks guys for your time. I hope this cleared up a bit. Check out the bio, the link at the bottom. It has all the tips and tricks you can use to recognize if it's a pyramid scheme. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, so they know how to avoid it. Have a great day, guys. Good luck with everything, and talk to you soon. Bye.